Let me tell you something most men get completely wrong. They think walking away from a woman means she'll forget them, move on instantly, and never look back. Dead wrong. That's not how human psychology works. When you walk away with real strength, when you genuinely remove your presence from her world, something profound shifts deep inside her mind. The attention she casually dismissed, the energy she took for granted, suddenly gone. And here's the truth about human nature. We only start valuing what we can no longer have. The silence you create becomes louder than any desperate text or explanation ever could. She begins replaying your presence, your energy, your impact until it haunts her thoughts at 3 a.m. Missing you isn't some random emotion that just happens. It's triggered by specific psychological mechanisms. And today, I'm breaking down exactly how walking away doesn't make her forget you. It makes her crave you. Let's dive deep. 1. Scarcity and silence trigger the recall loop. When you walk away, you create scarcity, and scarcity changes value instantly. The presence she ignored yesterday suddenly feels rare today because you removed access. Your silence forces her to sit with the empty space you used to fill. She reaches for your attention, no response. Her brain files this as an open loop, unfinished, unresolved. The human mind hates open loops. That tension replays old moments she ignored, the way you looked at her, your calm tone, how you didn't prove yourself. She re-edits the past, searching for clues. Most men ruin this. They panic, check in, post thirst traps, send paragraphs. That collapses everything. The power is staying away with dignity. No reactions, no emotional leaks. True silence paired with forward movement turns you from an option into a standard. She doesn't miss men who orbit her. She misses the man who orbits his purpose. When you're self-contained, her curiosity spikes. Curiosity becomes comparison. Comparison becomes craving. You were a privilege, not a possession. 2, emotional contrast wakes her up. You leave contrast, and contrast jolts the brain awake. While present, she adapted to your energy. Your replies, attention, vibe became background music. When you step away, that music stops. Emptiness replaces it. Small things remind her constantly. Jokes unsent, stories untold. Her days feel jagged. Most men leave, but not fully. Still liking posts, hovering, giving crumbs. That kills it. Contrast only works when you fully remove yourself. Cold turkey. People remember absences more than steady presence. Always available, invisible. Removed, unforgettable. Now she compares every interaction to you. The laughter, tension, spark. That contrast makes you louder in memory. She misses you because no one else feels the same. 3, the ego feels lost before the heart. Her ego notices first, not her heart. Your attention validated her. Every text confirmed she had your interest. That fed her ego. When you pull back, that supply vanishes. She's uncertain if she still holds you. Women expect men to chase. When you don't, it creates a void. She starts testing casual text posts mentioning you to friends. Her ego's fishing for confirmation. She still matters. When confirmation doesn't come, missing turns sharp. Most men feed the ego when baited. That erases everything. Strength is not reacting. Once her ego feels lost, emotions follow. She asks, "Why do I care?" That flips the script. Walking away starves her ego until emotions wake up. Once ego cracks, the heart follows deep. 4, comparison becomes your greatest weapon. You force her to compare. Once gone, every man gets stacked against you. If you carried strength and calmness, most won't measure up. You held eye contact, didn't send desperate messages, walked when energy shifted. When she meets the next man, talks too much, tries too hard, her mind replays you. Every disappointment fuels missing you. You want her meeting others, seeing what's out there, because every time another man falls short, you rise higher in memory. She does the comparison herself. Automatic psychology. If you break silence too soon, you rob leverage. The longer you stay composed, the more she encounters men without your energy. That gap creates longing. Walking away lets the world remind her why you stood out. Missing you isn't nostalgia. It's realizing what she had isn't easily replaced. 5, Memories turn into inescapable triggers. You leave memories, and memories sharpen with time. At first, she brushes you off, but days turn to weeks, and small things pull her back. A song you joked about, a cafe you visited, how another man phrases a sentence, the world fills with reminders. Missing you becomes constant. The brain links emotions with moments. When she laughed with you, felt tension, her brain stored those emotions. When you're gone, memories replay with amplified effect. Silence forces her to live in the echo. Most men send throwback texts, remember when messages. That looks needy. Let the world remind her the more you stay absent, the more environment becomes your ally. Everything turns into a trigger. She won't miss big gestures. She'll miss tiny things, how you said her name, the pause before you answered, calmness in chaos. The more these details miss in new experiences, the more old ones shine. Walking away lets her own memories work against her. Every trigger proves you're living rent-free in her mind. Once memories become her enemy, there's no escape. She misses you everywhere. Conclusion, now you see the truth. A woman doesn't miss you the moment you walk away. She misses you when silence, contrast, ego, comparison, and memory stack against her until craving takes over. This isn't manipulation, it's psychology. The human mind values what it can't control. When you stay calm, composed, unbothered, you flip the script. Instead of chasing her, she chases the feeling only you gave. Most men collapse. They rush back, over-explain, feed her ego. That erases walking away's power. But the man who holds ground, who lets her feel loss without bitterness, becomes unforgettable. Memories turn to triggers, comparisons to disappointments, silence to obsession. Walking away isn't the end, it's the beginning of her missing you. Once her heart shifts from control to craving, you're no longer just the man she knew. You're the man her mind refuses to let go of.